What up YouTube, it's your boy TTG, and today I'm coming at you with something a little different. I want to make a series of videos giving out my Games of the Generation awards in anticipation for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Since this is pretty much a sports gaming channel, I thought I would start with the best sports game of the console generation. Of course, that's being PS4 and the Xbox One. This video is going to be a bit long, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, make sure to hit that like button, support your boy, and if you're new, hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well, join the notification squad, and never miss a video. So before I give out the award for best sports game of the generation, I wanted to shout out an honorable mention. This game was actually the first game that came to my mind for the award when I was writing them down in my phone in my notes, but after thinking on it, I decided another game actually deserved it more. So that honorable mention for sports game of the generation goes to NBA 2K17.
Sometimes you just cannot get through the D. What do? Confuse the defender with back to Papa. Make a lane and drive through.
Back to Papa, like that was the NBA Street thing. You don't know about those ones, Barry Mercer. You're too young.
No, it ain't no time. Yeah,
I need to do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a snipe. This guy was cutting. But I didn't even know this guy had two heads on
God.
Alert screen.
Bruh.
2K17 holds a special place in my heart always. It's the first game that I started my YouTube channel on, really. It just had so much great stuff, affiliations, shout out to my Sunset Ballers, shout out to Rivet 2. It had different parks, you know. I remember just going to Old Town and just running up the courts over there. But just all the different environments, it was so cool. They had the rival days. Honestly, I don't remember all the other stuff. I know they had a lot of stuff though, but rival days was so fun. Park After Dark, it was fun gameplay. Like, remember how many crazy ankle breakers there were, the mascots, the jetpacks, and that was before like the real grind and the sweatiness of the park, you know what I mean? We used to just go out there and have fun. That's all that was. I remember people used to hold dunk contests on the Forest Court in Sunset. And shout out the Forest Court. I don't know why they never bring that back. The Forest Court was great. But yeah, the game was just extremely fun. And of course it had its own problems as well. But 2K17 was the last good 2K, I would say, before 2K started really just getting money hungry, and just 2K18 is when they started costing 1,000 VC. They started taxing 1,000 VC for a haircut. So, you know, yeah, 2K is we're not even gonna start talking about that. But that is the honorable mention. Now for the winner of the Sports Game of the Generation award, it goes to NBA 2K14, y'all. NBA 2K14, the first next gen 2K of this generation. Now let me give some context for you, all right? If you didn't play 2K on PS3 and Xbox 360, or maybe you just don't remember, 2K13 was probably one of the best 2Ks ever in my opinion. Some people may disagree, but 13, or at least it was one of my favorites. I won't say it was one of the best, it was one of my favorites. That was the one with the soundtrack with that Jay-Z did. Oh, that soundtrack was crazy. Of course, it was before the parks, so online was just straight regs head to head. I remember all I ran was the Heat 131 with Ray Allen at the 4. I had Shane Battier at the 5, and then I had D Wade, LeBron, and was it Mario Chalmers? I guess I had Mario Chalmers in. Yeah, we just spread the court. Yo, that. Shout out 2K13, man. And the Knicks had some 2K goons. Carmelo Anthony never missed a shot. You could put the controller in anybody's hand. You could put the controller in a man who's never touched a video game before. Put it in his hands, tell him to hold square to shoot, and Melo will green. I promise you, Melo was a demon. Steve Novak was a demon. Iman Shumpert was like Russ Westbrook in that game for some reason. Tyson Chandler, I'm pretty sure, held down the paint. Or was Stoudemire on that run? But yeah, that game was crazy. But the graphics, I want y'all to look at these graphics. What the hell is this? This looks like some PS2. This is grim. This is extremely grim. But so yeah, that was 2K13. That's what mans were playing on the PS3, Xbox 360. Now, when the new consoles were getting ready to roll out, this was the first look we got at 2K on the next gen. This is what we saw. I'll never forget this till this day.
When they told me they had a surprise set up, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I know, right? It's Video Game James in the flesh. Kinda. I can see the guys at 2K They ain't messing around on these next-gen graphics. Man, you look sick. Not bad, huh? Soak it in, Playboy. They nailed every single detail. I'm you, but digital. Now, you may be an exact replica. Can you ball like me? Can I ball? That's funny. Somebody wrote a clip.
So shout out to my brother Sway, because I remember going crazy with this guy reacting to that, seeing Braun talking. That he looked real. I was like, yo, this guy Braun, like he's in the camera, like this is really Braun. Like, of course, now looking back, the graphics are grim. They're pretty horrible, but it was the first time we ever seen something like this. It was the first time we had lighting in the stadiums like this. It was the first time that players showed really emotion on the court, and the graphics were so clear that you could actually see the emotion, like LeBron yelling in the trailer and stuff. New gameplay animations and technology really took the game to a whole new level, like more than really any other game, because I remember Madden 25 on next gen, really I didn't like it at all. FIFA was pretty cool, but FIFA, I'll always say, like, even today, like obviously the graphics have been improved in FIFA today from FIFA 14, but FIFA, the camera's so far away from the players in the game that, like, you know, you don't get to appreciate the graphics that much. But on 2K, since it's basketball, you know, the camera's right there on court with these guys. Being able to really see things like that for the first time was crazy. On top of all that, we were introduced to the new My GM and My Career. My Career featured a full draft storyline with a rival player that was Jackson Ellis, and the storyline continued for many games throughout the season every time you played them. You've probably seen that one video of the horrible voice acting in 2K14 My Career.
That a young buck like you could actually do the right thing and avoid getting his sorry butt kicked out the game.
Back. He told me to chill.
Sounds like a wise fella to win in this league. You need all hands on deck. Good call.
The ref should have checked his cell. He was trash all night.
Only thing we can control there is ourselves. Forget the ref, the fan, even the opponent. Handle your business, and the rest will take care of itself, all right?
I guess so.
When you see me, just call me Double C. Champ Cheese.
Yes, it's very cringy. it's pretty much a meme, to be honest. I think Dion Waiters was on there. Sounded like an idiot. A lot of guys sounded like an idiot on that. I'm pretty sure Channing Frye was my mentor. But that being said, look at the effort that was made by 2K. They had the first next gen My Career was really like a real RPG. It was a real role-playing game experience. No matter what team you were on, there was one voice-acted mentor. No matter what team you were on. I'm pretty sure was Boogie the mentor on the Kings, or was it Tyreek Evans? I forget, but like I said, no matter what team you're on, there was a voice-acted mentor. There was always some type of decision-making that impacted your team chemistry, your relationship with the coaches, the fans, the media. It gave you so many decisions. I remember even on court, there was times where you would get a foul, and then, or if it was a hard foul, you could react. Like you could fight and stuff, or you could yell and get crazy. You can get kicked out of the game. It was the decision-making that really made that feel like a next gen 2K. You know, now 2K doesn't do that. 2K's not really an RPG anymore. Of course, 2K now is just, or sorry, My Career now, not 2K. It's just the prologue with a terrible story that no one cares about, that everyone just skips. But I digress. We won't talk about that. 2K14 was also the first game that introduced the parks. Unfortunately, I never really got to play parks on 14, so I don't really want to speak on it too much. But obviously, it is the mode that kind of took over the series as a whole. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, 2K14 was a crazy game and a great introduction to what would be, you know, possible on next gen. You know, it introduced us to like what we were about to get for the next 14 to 21. So I guess 7 years, and it was a great 7 years. Can't lie. I mean, I love 2K to death. I think 2K is still a great game, but there's just so many issues from the publisher, from 2K. You know what I mean? And obviously that has to do with VC and the way the game is it's pretty much like a free-to-play model, but it's insane still. We won't even talk about all that. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. I just hope that 2K could bring that same level of effort and innovation that they brought with 2K14 to 2K21 on the PS5. You know what I mean? I'm really excited, but to be honest, I'm also kind of shaky. I don't know if I trust 2K, but let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what your guys' sports game of the generation is as well. And if you mess with the video, you know, again, make sure y'all hit that like button, support your boy. And if you're new and hit that sub button, hit that notification button as well. Join Notification Squad and never miss a video. The next video I drop may cover multiple awards, or I don't really know what I'm going to do for the next one yet. But anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. It's your boy TTG. I'm out. Peace.